All right. Nobody else, unfortunately, was able to make it today, but I still want everyone to have the chance to see the recording. I'll discuss my answers and see if they match yours if you're able to watch the video. Um, I will start with number one. The Bureau of Labor Statistics produces data on unemployment and other aspects of the labor market from a regular survey of about, and I got on that one, C, 60,000 households. On number two, what is the U4 measure of labor underutilization? On that one, I got 6.5%. I wasn't as sure on that one, but I believe the way we get to that answer is you take the total unemployed plus discouraged workers, which is 7 million, which would make you originally jump right to the 7% figure. But it says the civilian labor force is 100 million. And if I read the formula right, you would take the civilian labor force plus discouraged workers, which in this case is 0.8 million. So you would divide 7 by 100.8 million, and that comes to 6.4444. So I'm hoping I did that one right, but I am not sure on that one. Let me know what you all think. On number three, it says, all else equal, which of the following would increase the unemployment rate? And I got 2 and 3 only, which is a preference among older men to retire early and an increase in the maximum number of weeks for which someone can receive government unemployment benefits. Number 4, marginally attached workers are people who are, and I went with B, not working and are not looking for work, but would work if asked. Number 5, suppose that the Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that the entire adult population of Mankiwaland can be categorized as follows: 25 million people employed, 3 million people unemployed, 1 million discouraged workers, and 1 million people who are either students, homemakers, retirees, or other people not seeking employment, and I got C, 93.3%. Number 6, evidence from research studies by economists, A, shows that increased unemployment benefits decrease the job search efforts of the unemployed. Number 7, Gwen is an unpaid worker in her family's restaurant. The Bureau of Labor Statistics counts Gwen as, I went with C, employed and in the labor force. Number 8, suppose that the Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that the entire adult population of Mankiwaland can be categorized as follows: 25 million people employed, 3 million people unemployed, 1 million discouraged workers, and 1 million people who are either students, homemakers, retirees, or other people not seeking employment. What is the unemployment rate? I got 10.7%, which I got by dividing 3 million by 28 million. Unemployed, number 9, unemployed, that results because it takes time for workers to search for the jobs that best suit their tastes and skills is called, and I went with D, frictional unemployment. Number 10, who in the adult population is counted as employed in US labor statistics? I went with A, people who are temporarily absent from their job and people who work without pay in a family member's business. Number 11, which of the following is not a reason economies experience structural unemployment? I went with A, job search. Number 12, if changing consumer preferences increase the demand for satellite radios and decrease the demand for video cassette recorders, the economy will likely exhibit, and I went with C, frictional unemployment. Number 13, public policy can reduce both frictional unemployment and the natural rate of unemployment, A. Number 14, If there were no factors keeping wages from reaching equilibrium, then there would be no, and I went with C, structural unemployment. Number 15, there's a graph and it says to refer to it. If unemployment is 2,000 workers, then the minimum wage must be, I went with C, $7. I am not as certain on that one, but I think that is correct because at $7, it shows 40 on the demand curve and 60 on the supply curve. And that's in thousands of workers. So I believe that's correct. Number 16, workers searching for jobs that best suit them is most closely associated with, I went with B, frictional unemployment. Number 17, if the government imposes a minimum wage of $4, how many workers will be unemployed? $4 is below equilibrium, so I believe the answer is A, 0. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Number 18, unions contribute to, I went with B, the natural rate of unemployment, but not frictional unemployment. Number 19, paying efficiency wages means that wages are A, above equilibrium and profits are higher than otherwise. And number 20, the theory of efficiency wages provides a possible explanation as to why C, firms may be inclined to keep their workers' wages above the equilibrium level. So that's the answers I got on everything. I think I'm going to go back and check on number 2. I'm just not extremely confident on it. It's the one about the unemployment rate where I came with 6.5, but I wasn't sure if it was 7. I'm just going to see what I can find on that. I'll post if I believe it's not A before I submit it. So that's what I got, and I hope you all had a good time on that assignment as well, and I'll see you all next week.